Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's Louisiana going up against South Carolina. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Parker Messick.
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Joe Daniels. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next one misses, and it's a full count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
No, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now the number 2 hitter, the 1-1. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Pitch misses, and the count's full.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Hit hard, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So 2 down. Now a chance for Michael Scott. Runner on the go. High fly ball down the left field line. And a foul ball. Jackson off of first with 2 away. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
3 balls.
In the dirt.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the center fielder. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 left on to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill, Jones. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Jalen Rodriguez. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. And let's take a look at the lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Nick Watt.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third, the catcher, Nick Watt.
Here's the catcher, Nick Watt. Left-hand batter waits. Ground ball could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. New inning getting started, and here's the catcher, Ethan Flowers. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. Fought off foul.
Oh, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Jacob Brady digs in now. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one back there. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Second inning here, no score. Up and in, now 3-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
This one high in the air to left center. Churio sizing this one up, and that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Here's the rookie third baseman, number 53.
Number 53.
Inside. And now 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Take it back.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now it's the second baseman, Sean Cowboy. On the ground. There's one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So now here's the DH, Randy Chance. That one ripped. And that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. And that misses. 3-1 now.
3-1.
Swing and a ground ball, and it stays fair.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So up next, Joe Daniels. The 1-1. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Man at second. To third. Knocks it down. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jacob.
Now the left fielder. Clips the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Now here is Kenny Jackson.
In the grand scheme of things, this at bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at bat.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now Michael Scott. Next pitch downstairs. 2 balls and a strike.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. At the plate, Chase DeLauder. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1. That's down and in. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The first baseman.
Storm now at the plate.
Runner
takes off. Up the middle. in plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Off the mark there. And the count's even at 2. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Jalen Rodriguez. And that one cutting but missing down low. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Brings it in, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, bases empty. Here's the left fielder. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
2 strike.
Just missed. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, number 8. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Parker Messick won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher now, Dustin May.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Here's the catcher to hit, Ethan Flowers. May delivers. And a foul ball. That to right. DeLauder has this one sized up. Corrals it. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jacob Brady.
And now it's going to be Jacob Brady. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's two away.
Now batting, number 24.
Now the third baseman.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting, number 52.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider, tried to sit in between, just not able to put the bat on the ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Sean Cowboy. Just missed.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Randy Chance hitting on deck circle. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Shoots a line drive single into right center. And that extends the inning.
Now batting,
And the batter now, Randy Chance. Now snap throw to first. Cowboy back in on a dive. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There goes the runner. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And there's a ball.
2-2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Now he breaks his bat. Brady makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So the lineup flips over, and now Joe Daniels. May fires. Swung on, belted. Back there. Reaching for it and brings it in. Runner tags and goes to third.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now the number 2 hitter.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Movement in the bullpen. Eric Sabrowski appears to be getting loose. Mashinsky also getting ready. Runner on at third, one gone. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And now it's filled up.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Ground ball left side and foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Next to hit, Kenny Jackson. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So they work around the leadoff double. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Sluggers out front 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And the slider just misses.
3-1.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
1 down. Here's the center fielder. Man at first, 1 away. And a foul ball. And that one is downstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Juan Tan, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Cortez warming up as well. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Jalen Rodriguez. And that is cut on and missed. 1 and 2.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Next offering is downstairs. Up the middle. They get the force. That ends the frame. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the DH, Michael Scott. That one laced to center and a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
The batter, number 8.
And now the center fielder. Runner on the go. And that is out of play. Two on the way. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Now at the plate, Ethan Flowers.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. May over to first, and he's back in on a dive. Cut on and lifted in the air. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jacob Brady.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Dustin May gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching.
Parker Mashinsky will take over here, and he has some nasty breaking stuff. And here's the first baseman, Jacob Brady. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and great jump. And down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. To the bottom of the 6th inning. The Sluggers out front here, 2-0. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. One Young Tan.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Number 0.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And a tough play with a fast runner, but they get the out.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Next to hit, Nick Watt. Next one is off the plate. 2-1. That one is upstairs. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brent Hedrick, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Fouled off left side. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Under it. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Now batting, number 53.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one's deep. And it's gone. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
2 outs, nobody on. Now, Sean Cowboy. And that's outside. Ball 3. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And here is Randy Chance. Swings through that one for strike 2. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air, out towards left center. Montgomery makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. Going to count 1 and 2. Activity in the bullpen. Andrew Walters up and throwing. Sobrowski, a left-hander, also throwing. Next offering is down low, and it's 2 and 2.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
On the ground to the left. Fair ball.
Now batting, the second baseman, William.
Now it's the second baseman.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And he chases that one. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Whoa. In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Fouls one off, 2 and 2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Miguel Cortez.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The right fielder, Chase DeVonner.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, number 54.
So digging in, Storm. Outside corner, there's a strike. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where pitchers can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
Here's the center fielder, number 12. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Caught him looking for the K.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Andrew Walters.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
So digging in, Kenny Jackson.
The right fielder, Kenny Jackson.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. His 29th of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Next is the designated hitter, Michael Scott. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one missing low.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And now the center fielder. And delivers outside. Next pitch is in the dirt. 3-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a big swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Stepping in, Ethan Flowers. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 and 2.
That one just misses. The count now 2 and 2.
That's a ball.
This one in the
3
dirt.
and 2.
And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Andrew Walters will depart. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
On the mound now, Anthony Simmons.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So 2 down now, and here is Jacob Brady. That one fouled off. 2 and 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And we're back, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jalen Rodriguez. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now the left fielder. First offering. Runner goes. Got him swinging. Safe at second, and that was not close. And now the catcher comes up to him, Nick Watt. Rodriguez over at second, 1 down. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Line drive. This looks like extra bases. And now around third, he will score into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
He was all over that one. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
One out, runner at second. Now the third baseman. Fly ball down the line. Park on the move towards the line. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Cortez checks the runner, and he's back in there. One out and a runner at second. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's got a chance. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second crosses the plate. In there safely.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Miguel Cortez done for the night, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching.
New pitcher on now, Brent Hedrick.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
One down, runner at third. Cowboy getting ready to hit. Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees. Now it's the DH, Randy Chance. Here's a 1-1. Lifted in the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming up. The Sluggers with the lead, 6-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Zabrowski. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the third baseman.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's even up.
Inside.
Missed inside with the curve.
Okay.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.